here on the Dennis Miller Show. And, well, looky here who it is. It is the best, the greatest, the finest congressman in all of this United States of America. He is from Michigan, and Michigan is the talk of the country this week as we head toward the Michigan primary. He is Congressman Thaddeus McCotter. T-Mac, thanks for joining me.
Oh, thanks for having me, Larry.
So
it's not a long haul until February 27th, when my View from the Capitol segment on NewsChannel 8 with Katherine Amenta will air, and we'll be looking at the office of Colin Peterson, representative from Minnesota, who has an unknown instrument we'd like someone like you to be able to name.
A seamless transition, Thaddeus McCotter. Only a trained ear would have heard that beautiful segue. Talk to me about this. Actually, you're really upping your television profile these days. What is it? And which, by the way, gives me hope because you and I are about on the same scale of attractiveness to the normal American.
Well, you got
viewer.
some hair. You got me beat.
Well, not for long.
You know, and admittedly, it's a very short line to put me on TV, but they've been kind enough, and Ms. Amenta's been very helpful in understanding and putting up with me, just as you have, Larry. And so once a month, we try to look at things that people might not see or know about how the United States Congress works. We've done things in the past where we talk about the designated survivor, members of Congress that are chosen to deliberately not attend the State of the Union in the event of a horrible tragedy so the government can continue.
Yeah.
And this week, again, we're going to have an interesting tour of Colin Peterson's lair/office with his unknown instruments and knickknacks that he's picked up throughout his time in Congress. And the one I'm looking forward to in March is going to be one where Ms. Amenta and I are mythbusters to look for demon cats and other purring, pitter-pattering sounds that you might find in the Capitol.
Demon cats. That I'm going to jump on Twitter right now and grab that handle, Demon Cat, because that's going to trend.
It'll be your new ska band.
Where can people see this magnificent piece of television history?
You can see it live on NewsChannel 8. It'll be 8:15, February 27th. You can look up old clips or new clips on my Facebook or my YouTube site. And finally, if you want to watch it on the Internet, you can go to the WJLA website, click on NewsChannel 8, and you, too, will be able to see what Colin Peterson's unknown instrument is.
I can't wait. I mean, it sounds a little dirty the way you say it, Congressman McCotter.
Well, actually, it's dirty the way you play it. It's just a very odd instrument. You go up the neck and nothing happens. It's kind of like you in high school.
Oh, my. Oh, it's getting warm now. Congressman McCotter, let's change the subject immediately. You know, speaking of television, am I wrong? Have I seen you showing up on MSNBC recently? Are you swinging over there these days?
Well, I did one segment, but I don't know. If I was wearing a Beatles tie, that was it.
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw. Is it possible that you could be replacing Pat Buchanan over there at MSNBC?
No. It's probably more possible he'd be replacing me.
I don't think he's going to be representing Livonia anytime soon.
He makes too much money.
Let's get to the important stuff, though, here. We only have a couple of minutes left. How pumped are you for Prince Fielder joining the Detroit Tigers? This is going to be an amazing year, isn't it?
Well, we've gone through this in Detroit. It's when we got Sheffield one year, and we were supposed to be on paper one of the best run-scoring teams. It didn't work out that way. The backbone of the Tigers is going to be pitching. We have to make sure our 3 and 4 starters and whoever the 5th starter is going to be can put in their innings and do the work. And there's some concern about Cabrera at third, which I don't share. He's very committed. He's lost some weight, and he's making his practices, and he's going to be, I think, a good third baseman. So we take it very seriously, but there's also a lot of competition. And in Detroit, we're right now looking forward. Some pitchers and catchers have reported. But, Larry, as you know, we're still got Red Wing fever here, Tiger, and we think we're going to win the Cup this year.
Oh, well, you are. In fact, I didn't check. Is the home winning streak still standing now?
It is standing. It is standing. It is going. And the Red Wings are the number 1 team in the league, and we hope, barring injuries, knock on wood, that they can continue on this path. It's a very gritty, determined team, much like the city itself.
Yes, I keep getting text messages from my brother in Novi every time they win. So you trust me, they are keeping the faith. I want you to know, Congressman McCotter, I am wearing my Detroit Tigers T-shirt right now, but also over it I am wearing my Angels jersey because I'm pretty excited about Pujols. This is going to be an Angels-Tigers pennant, isn't it?
Well, I got to say, Larry, anytime you wear a T-shirt, I do suggest you wear something over it.
Thank you, Representative Thaddeus McCotter, for joining us today on the Dennis Miller Show. It's always a delight and a pleasure.
Stay buff, Larry.
I'm Larry O'Connor. We'll be right back on the Dennis Miller Show.